The hill overlooked a wide stretch of countryside in southern France, peaceful enough to forget there was a war at all. Private Marcus Hall sometimes imagined that if he stared long enough at the distant farms, he might see ordinary life return. Only months before, he had been studying engineering in Chicago, worried about exams and rent instead of survival. Now he carried a rifle heavier than any book he had ever held, along with questions no classroom could answer. His unit had been ordered to guard the hill through the night, a task that sounded simple until darkness arrived. In war, even silence could feel dangerous, as if trouble were hiding just beyond sight. The sky slowly filled with cold stars, bright and indifferent to the fears below. Marcus wondered how many soldiers on both sides were looking at the same distant light. Beside him, Sergeant Lewis spoke quietly about home, describing a small barbershop in Texas. A simple story felt more comforting than any official speech about victory or honor. Marcus listened carefully, holding on to every ordinary detail. In places like this, memories became a kind of shelter. Hours passed with nothing but wind moving through tall grass along the hillside. Each minute felt stretched thin, balanced between calm and sudden chaos. Far away, artillery rumbled like distant thunder that never quite reached the storm. The sound reminded everyone that peace was only temporary. Marcus checked his watch again and again, surprised by how slowly time could move. He realized courage often meant waiting, not fighting. Near midnight, a faint movement appeared along the dark tree line below the hill. Every soldier grew still, senses sharpening in an instant. No one spoke above a whisper as they prepared for what might come. Even breathing felt too loud for the fragile quiet. But the movement passed without attack, dissolving back into shadow and uncertainty. Tension slowly loosened, though no one truly relaxed. Marcus felt his heartbeat steady, leaving behind a strange exhaustion. Fear, he learned, could be just as tiring as battle. To stay awake, he thought about the bridge near his childhood home where trains used to pass. He remembered counting the cars, believing life would always remain simple and predictable. War had changed that belief, replacing certainty with fragile hope. Yet somewhere inside, the memory of that bridge still felt real. Just before dawn, the eastern horizon softened from black to deep gray. A quiet promise of morning began to spread across the land. Birds stirred in the trees, unaware of uniforms, borders, or enemies. Their small songs sounded almost brave in the fading darkness. When sunlight finally touched the hill, everything looked ordinary again. Grass, sky, and distant fields revealed no sign of the long, fearful night. Relief moved.